Hello everyone. I've been MIA for a little bit and I wanted to just let you guys know what I've been up to. And since the new Hearthstone Esports program had come out in the time where I was gone, I wanted to give my 2 cents on it. I know it's been a while, but I wanted to give you a little bit on my perspective on it and what's gonna be important for me for the next year for Hearthstone Esports. So the climb the ladder with the Hearthstone Esports program, I know you've all seen the announcement already. You've probably all seen how incredibly disappointing it is, how that we only have 3 Masters tours and there's no prize money, and the only prize money is for the World Championship, and there's going to be 8 people only. One from Europe, one from APAC, one from NA, top point earners. The only way that you can get points is by grinding a ladder. So basically, for the 2023 points, you can only get there by grinding a ladder, and it's all the same for like Masters Tours and Lobby Legends. They're basically just consolidating everything as much together as possible so that anything that I do takes little to no admin work. They're basically just saving costs on all ends, as far as I can tell. Ladder just being kind of like the cheapest way you can make this, because ladder standings are updated anyway. You just export the points and there's no prize pool for the championships or anything like that. For the championships, 4 people from each region, and then 4 more EU players, because let's not kid ourselves, the EU players are everywhere. We already had in the top 5 of players, we had 3 EU finishers on the Asian server. We had I think 4 EU finishers, or maybe even 5 on EU. And then on NA, I think we had 4 out of 5 EU players again finishing in the top 5. So basically, it's just EU players cannibalizing ladder points. I personally don't think I finished top 10 this month because I had a really good month earlier before I went on holidays, and then before I got Corona. I'm still a little bit sick right now, as you can probably hear. So before that, I had a really good rank, so I still just finished top 10 without basically playing in any time between like the 18th and the 30th. Yeah, that was like quite decent, and in principle, like I have some points and I could try. For me, the goal is going to be different. For me, the goal is going to be to just like make better content. I think the best thing going forward is to just like make more fun, interesting content for everybody, make more guides, make more videos, teach a lot more people about Hearthstone, and like just try to make sure that I make high level, interesting content, and we're still playing at high ranks and playing good Hearthstone, but mostly teaching new guys on how to become better, how to understand more, and how to finally get legend, finally get top 100, finally get top 1000 or something like this. And then if there's opportunities, for example, to cast or to participate in any of these seasonals, where I can basically just also teach more on how to improve your game, how to just have more fun, or how to just step up to the next level, I'll be super happy to do this. But with the only money being in the World Championship, in terms of just a plan of competing, this isn't really worth it if you're just doing it for monetary incentive. And I think there are also some downsides to just doing it with a focus on competing, because it means like you can't play all the super fun decks, you can't play any of the memes, you can't experiment as much, because everything that counts is your rank. And I think I don't want to just spam the same deck over and over again. I want to just try, be creative, do different things while still playing at a high rank. And I think I can do this better if I don't make my first goal competing. And if it works out, it works out. But other than that, that's kind of where I'm at for this year. This is, well, I'll be going with it. I'll go a little bit through the FAQ, because I thought the FAQs are kind of funny. Viewership drops will be back, so we'll see if Twitch viewership goes up. I'll just go through the FAQ. Battlegrounds, we're not going to care. How do they not have any prize pool? Because I didn't have money. What does it mean? Hearthstone is declining, failing? Yes. Will there be third-party invites from Hearthstone? No. Can I co-stream? Participants? And then there will be co-streaming. So if there's like Masters Tour, I'll probably, if I'm not participating, I'm probably co-streaming, just commentating on some of them. Then we can talk about the plays together. Does this mean Hearthstone is cancelled in 2024? Yes. Is it because of the low viewership on YouTube? Partially. Why not increase funding to bring players back? Because viewership on YouTube was so low that the higher ups don't think it's worth it. Is a price pool reduction because of the loss of NetEase as a Chinese publisher? I think it's hard for me to imagine that this has nothing to do with NetEase. And then of course the Chinese player can't play, which is kind of sad. Which really sucks for them. But on the other hand, I think a lot of people are going to be better off not playing as well. Just because if you're like the 9th place person at the end of the year or something like this, if you barely don't make it qualifying, you get nothing. And you basically put yourself through the stress of finishing 11 months, like always the last month of the year, trying to qualify for something, and you leave with absolutely nothing. Put yourself through a lot of stress, always try hard. Like, sometimes maybe it's better you don't even have the illusion you could get there. Sometimes, the illusion is worse than the reality that you can't get there. Yeah, but something that else is cool is the new creator program. That's something they announced in the meantime as well, where if you're a Hearthstone creator, there will be more opportunities to be able to participate in different Hearthstone programs. And there will be some interesting things. They haven't announced really what it is. I don't even know what it is myself. But I'm hoping for like more cool tournaments, for like preview events and stuff like that. So really hoping there's something else we can do together, and maybe we can have some fun as a community. Yeah, when I'm no longer sick, I'll be able to stream a little bit more, and then I'll be able to put out more guides and contents. I want to play all the decks that I make guides for, so I can be sure that the guides I'm making for you guys are also very good. So I'll try to be like switching through decks more often, so we can have more guides on how to play more different decks, so that everybody knows how to play their own deck perfectly. Always remember, you're valuable and you matter, and have a good one. Bye bye.